Hi, this is Brent Meyer with SSM Health Weight Management. And what I want to do, we're going to be doing a series of videos, doing all different types of workouts, working different types of muscles and different exercises. But I'm going to go to a lot of the same basic exercises, a lot in the same videos. I'll always do new and different things, but I'm always going to resort back to these main basic muscle group exercises because they're tried and true and proven to help with whatever you're trying to work on that particular day. So what I want to do is go over 2 exercises that I'll be using a lot in these videos for each muscle group, each of the main muscle groups that we'll use mainly in the videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my shoulders. 2 exercises you're going to see a lot are going to be a shoulder press and a side lateral raise. So what I have here are dumbbells. Dumbbells will be our main tool used. Sometimes I'll use bars, sometimes I'll use kettlebells or just different exercise equipments, bands, but these will be our main tool. So what I want to do is start off with the shoulder press. So shoulder press, how you want to look is you want your arms to be about 90 degrees with your body here. I'll show you from the back too. And that's going to be your starting position in the shoulder press. From here, what you're simply doing is rising your arms up and coming back down to 90 degrees. So let me show you that again. So I'll go from the back. You're going to rise up and come back down. And that's your shoulder press. From there, we're going to move on to side lateral raises. With a side lateral raise, you're basically just coming straight up to the sides. So I've got my arms to the side, and I'm going to come straight up and straight down. And that's it. You don't need to come all the way up to your head. You just come straight here, 90 degrees again, and back down. And for some people, if you have any type of shoulder injuries or problems, but can still do the exercise, a few inches is a few inches, you're still getting activation. But your shoulder side, lateral raise for shoulders. Side, down. From here, let's go ahead and move to the biceps, the front of the arms. 2 exercises I'll do a lot with the biceps are your hammer curl and your regular curl. So a hammer curl, you're holding your dumbbells to your sides, and you see my knuckles are facing toward you. You're actually going to keep your knuckles facing that way. So from here, you come straight up and down. And during this motion, I'm keeping my elbows to my sides. I'm not having them come up, and they're not coming back. They're just straight to your sides the entire time, and your knuckles stay facing out the entire time. And this is a hammer curl. So from the hammer curl, we can also move into our regular curls. So regular curls, your wrists are going to be facing outward like this. So hammer curls, they're facing in toward your body. Regular curls, they're facing out. And then from there, it's the same exact motion. Come up and down. Up and down. And right there, that is your regular curl. Okay, the next move I'll show you, or 2 moves, are for your triceps. One move I'll go to a lot is a triceps kickback. This one requires you to lean over a little bit. So sometimes that can be hard on the low back, because typically this would be your position. Now, for some people, and it's totally fine, you can take one leg out in front and lean over just a little bit. With your leg out in front, it takes a lot of the pressure off your low back, and you're putting more of the pressure on your leg. So you can really adjust yourself to find that perfect spot to where you feel comfortable. So I'm going to go ahead from this position and show you the kickback. So from here, you're going to lift the weights up so your elbows are up. I've got my weight on my leg, and you're going to come straight back with your arms and back down. It's almost the exact opposite of the biceps curl. Back, down, back, down. So you're just kicking your arms right back, giving the name kickbacks. Okay. The next exercise I'll show you that I'll do a lot is a triceps extension. So for this, we'll typically just do one arm at a time. And what you're going to do is you have your dumbbell here, and you're going to bring it back behind your head, right here, and come straight up with your arm. Now I'm going to turn and face away from the camera. You can see it a lot better. So you're right here, arms behind my head, and I come straight up and straight down. Up, down. You just want to try not to move your elbow around like this while you're doing it. You're trying to stay pretty stationary, so you really get a lot of activation into your triceps. And then we'd, of course, do the other side. And that is your triceps extension. So from here, I'm going to go into the chest. This one of the most oldest and best exercises ever, is the push-up. And push-ups can be done in so many different ways, and all level groups can do it. And what I'll do is go ahead and show you, for beginners, for people that haven't worked out in a long time, people that have any type of wrist problems, the best way to go is off a wall. So you can post yourself up on the wall like this. You have your hands a little wider than shoulder width apart, and you take a few steps back from the wall. And from here, you just lean into the wall and press out with your arms from the wall. And this is activating all through your chest, and it's even getting your triceps and shoulders too. That's why it's such a great move, because it really works a lot of muscle groups in one movement. So again, right off the wall, come in and press out. Now, if that's too easy for you and you want to take it up a level, you can move to the ground and you can do them on your knees. So right here, I'm on the ground and I'm on my knees. So that way it takes a lot of my body weight out of it, but I'm still using more body weight than I would as if I were on the wall. And here, you just come down and up, down and up. And of course, if you ever advance to the point where you want to go on your toes, this gets much more difficult because now you're supporting your entire body weight. And just like the other two push-ups, you're down and up, down and up. So again, a push-up is going to be a very typical exercise that I'll go to for chest. And those are 3 different styles of push-ups that you can do depending on your comfort and your fitness level and just whatever you're comfortable doing. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and move into back. 2 back exercises I like to do are reverse flies and rows. Both of these, just like the triceps kickbacks, require that bent over position right here. But again, this is where you can stagger your stance and find that weight positioning so that your back is comfortable, but you don't want to put too much on your leg that your leg's uncomfortable. So really finding that right position. And I'll go into a row first. What I'm going to do is I've got my back flat, got the weight on my leg so I don't feel this in my low back, and I'm just going to pull up and down. And that's your row. So up, down, and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together each time I come up, and that's working all those muscles in your back, your upper back. So what I'm going to go to from here is a reverse fly. This works all the middle parts of your muscle, like the middle of your back. This is great for posture. Anyone that has bad posture, this is just a phenomenal exercise to help build those muscles and help your posture. So again, you can stagger your stance, like so. Lean your back over, and here you just come up to the sides. Up to the sides. And you can have a slight bend in your elbows. You don't want to bend them too much, but you don't need them straight out either. Just a slight bend and come up to the sides. And again, squeezing your back together each time that you come up. Okay. So from there, I want to move to a squat, the last thing that we'll do, because this is the main leg exercise. And with a squat, you want to be about shoulder width apart, a little wider, and you keep your butt out, your knees behind your toes, and you squat down. Now, depending on knee issues, hip issues, you may only be able to do that, and that's totally fine. An inch is an inch. Whatever you can do, it's just all about progression. Here, here, or here. It's all okay. So anyway, those are just the main basic exercises that we're going to do in a lot of the videos to come. So please review this as much as you need to until you feel that your form is correct. Thanks for joining me today.